Hey there guys, Absolute Genesis here, and I am here with a deck profile of my Dark Irregular Standard Deck. I just finished recording my video for my Shadow Paladin Standard Deck, so please check that out. But let's get started. Now note this deck is just basically like a basic outline or template for you guys. It's to help you guys. This deck runs pretty well for me. But of course, if you want to make any changes to your deck list and everything like that, go ahead. And of course, this is still kind of like a trial run thing for me, because of course I still need to get used to this deck and how to properly use it and make some modifications to it. But you guys can use this as a basic template for what you guys want to do with it. So yeah. So starting off, protect markers. Of course, you're gonna need that. It's a protect. I plan on proxying a couple of protect markers. Of course, you shouldn't do that for tournaments, so I don't believe they allow you to do that. But, like, of course, most of my Vanguard playing is just, like, for fun and with my friends. So, yeah. So, protect markers, they're your imaginary gifts. Necessary. Then we have, for grade 3s, 3 No Life King Death Anchors. This is your main grade 3. He's imaginary gift protect. When placed, Soul Charge 1 gets 2,000 for every card in your soul until end of turn, which is really nice. And his second skill is at the end of the battle that this unit attack. If you have 13 or more cards in your soul, counterblast 1. Put a card from your hand and 3 rearguards in your soul. Write a card from your soul as stand, and this unit gets +1. And that unit gets +1 critical. So that puts a lot of pressure. I would say possibly run 4 of this just for more consistency. Yeah, just run 4. You don't want to ride into him instantly. You want to ride into another grade 3 I'm about to show you guys, but he's like your main finisher card. This is the card you should go into if you want to go into Death Anchor. It's Demon Ear. Her skill is when your guardian is retired from the guardian circle, you put it into the soul instead, which is really nice. Of course, that does not work for imaginary gifts, and so, you know, would be going back to your imaginary gift zone. And then her second skill is when she attacks, counterblast 1, put 1 under the rear guard into your soul, draw a card, add 10,000 power to this unit, then soul blast 10, and your opponent cannot guard with sentinels from their hand. So, yeah, you don't really want to use that second skill because that's soul blasting. You need to soul charge. So yeah. So she's just gonna help build up the soul. Then run 2 Ghoulish Despoiler. I might take out one if I can get a 4th Death Anchor. I might take out one of these, but she's running. This is running really well because I like going into her and then Death Anchor. Then you have 2 Ghoulish Despoilers, which is kind of just like a backup ride. And really nice thing is the fact that he's also a protect marker, so you don't really minus too much. So his skills: when he's placed, counterblast 1, soul charge 2, and return up to 1 grade 2 or less card from your soul to your hand. So in case you soul charge a trigger, you can just add it to your hand, get that kind of like a nice little shield in there. And then his second skill is when attacks the Vanguard, if you have 10 or more cards in your soul, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it, and add 10,000 power to this unit. So yeah, just a little backup ride. Not the greatest thing, but, you know, still just backup ride and add something from your soul. Sadly, of course, you can't add a grade 3 in them, but oh well. Onwards to grade 2. This lineup is still a bit finicky. I need to get it worked out a lot better, but this is my current lineup. I run 3 Gwen the Rippers. 2 of them are OR and 1 is normal. This is from my friend John. Check out his channel. It's a pretty sure Shadow Vanguard. He does a couple deck profiles and things there. So yeah, I think he's gonna try to upload more standard stuff. So he recently got back into standard, just like maybe like about like a couple months ago. But Gwen the Ripper is 1 place, soul charge 1, and then if you have 10 or more cards in your soul, counterblast 1 and retire one of your opponent's rear guards. So just okay-ish card. He just adds a nice little soul charge in there, and plus I like Gwen the Ripper, so he looks cool. 3 Blood Sacrifice the Rufin. His skills: when he's placed, put out 1 card from the damage zone or drop zone into the soul. And if you put a card from the damage zone, you take the top card of your deck face down and put it into the damage zone. But if you put a card called I never understood that name, Frulakas into your soul, soul charge 1 or counter charge 1, So that means, like, let's say, call him out, you have Rulakas in your drop zone, then you can be able to just put it into the soul and then countercharge a card. So yeah, count a little bit of mini countercharge in. 3, Werewolf Seegers. Seeger is a good card, but I don't really like running him on rear guard. I mean, like, sure, he gets that extra 5,000, so it makes him 14k, but you mainly want him as Vanguard. Because when he attacks, you soul charge 2 cards when he's Vanguard. That's only when he's Vanguard. So, yes, help set up soul. And then we run these guys. I might try bumping this guy up to 4, because he's really good. He's Werebear Verfolger. What he does is, when he attacks, counterblast 1, soul charge 1, and then he gains 2,000 until end of turn for each card in your soul. So he can hit really high numbers with Death Anchor, which is really nice. So like if you have these two, oof, that's gonna be hitting really hard. So that's my grade 2 lineup. Sorry if I'm a bit rushed on this, guys. I need to start hitting bed. Grade 1 lineup. Here are the 4 for Lukas. And what he does is, when he's retired from Guardian Circle, soul charge 1. So, let's say you have Demon Eater. So, you guard. When he should be retired, he goes into the soul, and then his skill, because he's the fact that he's still retired, you still soul charge a card. So that's basically 2 free cards right there from soul charging. Put her back. And then his second skill is when he, oh geez, sorry about that, guys. That's just a notification on my phone. His other skill is when when he's placed in your soul, do the effect of your card during your turn. So that means even if you guard with it during your Demon Eater and he's put into your soul, it does not add 10,000. It specifically says during your turn. Add 10,000 power to that unit. So yeah. So you combo him with Ruthven, and he's just a decent card. His card is 4 Doreen the Thruster. She's a good card. When your card is put into soul, add 5,000 power to her. So you know, just soul charge quite a little. Just soul charge a bit. Yeah, just basically just setting off just 1 soul charge. She's an 11k booster, so that's really nice. And she's just a nice card. Only issue is the fact that she's a 6k hitter. She's a 6k unit, so rip. And then last grade 1 is 4 Prisoner Beast. Main reason why I only run 12 grade 1s is so I can fit my grade 3s, nice variety of grade 2s, and because of the fact that none of the other grade 1s really seem that great. So when he's placed, you soul charge 1, Vanguard or Rearguard, and his Rearguard skill is if you have 5 or more cards in your soul, add 2,000 power to this unit. So it can be a 10k booster or 10k attacker. And then, so that is my grade 1 lineup. My trigger lineup, 8 crits, 4 draws, 4 heals, and of course your starter. Might change to 6 draws, 6 crits, you know, just keep it that nice little consistency. But currently this is working out really well as well because some of the cards in here are pretty defensive. But it would be nice to have a bit more hand size into this deck. But I feel like sometimes this deck can do really well with the hand size it can get. But yeah, this is like, I don't know why this deck can just get some really good hand sizes. It just happens. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think. I know it's not the greatest thing, and it needs lots of work. I know that, but it's just basically a basic template. So it's to help you guys out for anyone that's looking for, like, I don't really know what I want to try running in this, or maybe you're like new and you want to run this deck, but you don't know like what exactly you may want to put into it. So sorry for all the rocking and everything like that, but hope you all have a wonderful night, and don't forget to check out my channel, and my friend's channel is Shadow of Vanguard. He has very few subscribers, so it might be a little hard to find him because it's also a bit hard for me to look up his channel to actually like put in the subscription. but if I can, I'll put it in the description for you guys, so please check him out. He's awesome. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and Absolute Genesis out. Peace.